racing at Kansas as the 18 with a great start. Tanner Gray, Jake Finch tucks in behind him as they head into turn 1. Fanning out, we talked about how wide they can get right off the start. 2, 3 wide as they exit turn 2.
Tanner Gray with a great start there, getting that lead. He said, Jake Finch, I'm not going to let you lead every lap this weekend.
Chris Wright got loose.
He did.
Running in the 4th spot.
Vulcan getting into the back of him, moving him up again. He's going to lose a lot of track position here. Started in 3rd. That was a great qualifying effort for this group, but right away, all the way back, almost outside the top 10. See what happened here to the 15. Got inside of Lavar Scott there, just gets loose off the bottom, and once Amber gets there, that's really going to pack that air. Obviously a little bit of physical contact, and all that momentum stalled. When they're wide open, Phil, any little bobble is going to kill that momentum.
So this is in progress. Ryan Roulette in the 12, back in 18th position. See him get sideways.
Nice save, got completely sideways. This will not be a fun ride.
The car just gets loose. You see a little bit of rubber buildup already in the groove, but there's a bump there getting into turn 1, Phil, and if you time that wrong, I heard him lift out of the gas, and sometimes it can unload that car and just get loose.
Tanner Gray, Jake Finch, another great restart by the 18. So good at it. You see the 55. Dean Thompson capitalizes, jumps right into 2nd.
Yeah, that looked like a really bad restart there by the 20 car of Jake Finch. I'm not sure, maybe going from 2nd to 3rd, it just looked like it stumbled a bit on the initial throttle, or maybe going to that first shift.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he spun the tires or he got a push from behind, which turned him sideways.
Andres Perez battling Andy Jankowiak. Andy having a great run at Dover last week. Really good for him. Good points day.
See, Connor Mosack now has moved up into the 3rd spot, and we talk about his win here last October in that 18 car.
Connor Mosack to the inside of Dean Thompson as Tanner Gray continues to lead.
Yeah, these drivers have been running for this 2nd spot, battling for this 2nd spot for a number of laps. I think Connor has a little faster car right now if he was able to get by Dean Thompson, but Dean's doing a nice job using the top of the racetrack.
Saw Dean get pretty loose there and trying to keep that momentum up as Connor keeps peeking down. Connor's doing it right. You want to get about a half lane low as we watch this view from Ryan Roulette's on board, but you see him peek out to the left, and he's just trying to get clean air on that nose and get up there to Dean Thompson. If he can get within about a half car length, that'll make Dean loose. So that's what he's trying to do, just close that gap, entry to center, get Dean loose and be able to make that pass. But so far, Dean's been able to hold him off.
Keep an eye on Marco Andretti. That's the 3rd car in line, the 17.
Now that's the biggest piece of debris I think I've ever seen. That's not a questionable piece of trash. That's a whole garbage bag.
It is.
Oh, got it off. And before that, Christian Rose hangs on to it.
It's a good save.
Yeah, that's that battle right there that we were talking about from 4th. Lavar Scott on the outside in the 6th. Jake Finch on the inside in the 20.
Ooh, gets loose again.
He hangs on to it. I don't know, maybe that's one of our Reese's Sweet Move of the Race nominees, guys. You can go to arcaracing.com.
Oh, into the wall.
3 Eastern. Yeah. Into the wall at the very end. Was not able to save it.
Now he's slow on the bottom on the apron.
So Lavar Scott with an issue. Christian Rose, I believe, right here. Keep your eye on the bottom of the screen and the top.
Yeah, looked like a right front tire down when he was rolling around the apron. See the damage to the 32 on the nose.
Lavar Scott has made his way to pit road.
What a big hit for this points battle. We've been talking about how close it is. A lot of our contenders, Greg Van Alst, now Lavar Scott having issues. Christian Rose also involved.
Dean Thompson restarting on the front row for the first time today. Connor Mosack, Jake Finch. Green flag in the air. The 18 with a great run. Great restart once again.
And a nice restart by Connor Mosack as well in the 28. Not quite able to clear Dean Thompson. Dean's going to fight back on the outside.
See Amber Balkan way up high, making it 3 wide. Amber back there in the 7th spot.
I think Connor followed Dean Thompson for about 49 of that first 50 laps.
He said, I've seen enough of this blue and white car. I'm going
He's got him.
Job. Yeah, he knew he had to make quick work and clear him there and slide up. Even if he gets crossed over here, he now has, well, he cleared him fair and square, but I was going to say he had the preferred line on the top even if he got crossed over.
So Dean Thompson back to 3rd. Jake Finch back there in the 20 car running right in the middle of the racetrack. Hasn't been real confident running up on the high side.
Yeah, in practice we saw his car fall off a lot more than others when he did move up to the top, and we thought that might be an issue. Still trying to search around and figure out what he needs up there.
Look at Andres Perez taking a peek on Chris Wright, looking at that 6th spot.
That's a battle for the free pass position, so very, very critical spot.
See Lavar get really loose here, but still able to get to his outside. As Marco gets loose as well.
Ooh,
very close.
It was. Remember the problems that Lavar Scott had earlier with that flat tire and getting into the outside wall.
But we stayed in Missouri, is that right? Oh,
trouble.
Roulette goes around the 12. That's the second time we've seen that happen for him. Caution is out.
And we've
Here's
seen
what
this
happened.
12 car be so edgy into turn 1. This is the second time we've seen him go around, and obviously the air is not helping him there from the 99 car, but wow, that car is just very loose and on edge turning down into the corner.
Yeah, Michael Maples, that 99, did a very nice job avoiding Ryan Roulette.
See it kind of load and get loose on that right rear, and he's just hanging on from that point.
Yeah, he's had his hands full today for sure.
Pits are open. Leaders are on pit road to pick up that second and final set of tires. Heather.
And Connor Mosack was just telling his team over the radio that he had a vibration, that the car got a little crazy with the handling there for a couple laps. I checked in with crew chief Shane Huffman, and he said we're not really sure what's causing that issue, but they're going to go ahead and come in and get those 4 tires. Josh?
Well, for the 18 of Tanner Gray, remember they had that issue getting the fuel in on pit road last time. Looks like everything went smooth this time around. And for Tanner, just saying that car is getting a little edgy in the right rear. That was his biggest complaint. Otherwise, they've been pretty dominant in this race. As far as the 55 with Dean Thompson, he said, I need more turnability. This car, that is, keeps getting tight on me.
Bill, Trevor, you guys like this call?
I love it. Again, maybe if I saw the leader coming down pit road, I might have waited to see if I could catch one about 10, 15 laps later to have a little bit fresher tires. But he's had so much pace that I think these other guys are just trying to beat each other and not much worrying about the 18 of Tanner Gray.
Side into turn 1.
Yeah, can't beat him at that line, though. We saw a car get black flagged last week at Dover for doing that.
18 has been so solid on these restarts. Connor Mosack closer this time on the restart. Stays on his outside door.
Look at the difference in the ride height on those 2 cars. That's the first time we've seen anyone even near Tanner Gray to be able to compare, but he's right on his outside as he gets down into turn 1. Maybe even going to challenge for the lead here.
Throw a blanket over the top 9. Those are our cars on the lead lap. Much closer bunched up this restart.
Kind of doing a great job staying right on that quarter panel of Tanner Gray's.
This is his opportunity here, Philly. Can't waste it. Got to keep it tight on him. He's going to lead this lap. First lap of the race under green that Tanner Gray will not lead is this one that Connor Mosack just took away.
The first time he's been challenged this entire race, but Connor really doing a nice job. Is Tanner going to be able to clear him? It looks like he has. Going to slide up in front of him.
Incredible battle here at Kansas for the lead.
Yeah, and I just watched turn 1 and 2 there of Connor Mosack. He's just trying to go anywhere that Tanner Gray does not. In turns 1 and 2, he ran the top, Tanner ran the bottom. Now in this corner, they switch. And I'm telling you, that 28 car has made some really good adjustments with Shane Huffman on the box. And he's within striking distance now of Tanner Gray, our leader.
Look how close this battle is up front.
Tanner's really loose here. This is the most out of control and probably the hardest he's had to push his car all race, if we're being honest.
How about Mosack? Going to pull the side.
Go, and he does it again. Gets around Tanner Gray inside. Connor Mosack to the front. Crew chief Shane Huffman likes what he sees. See that little fist bump?
Hey, that's the most emotion I've really seen from Shane Huffman. I raced against him for years.
Look at this battle. It's heating up too. Side by side, they can't shake each other. Battle for third.
Battle for the leads back as well as Tanner Gray tries to cross back to the bottom on Connor Mosack.
Well, Shane Huffman, hats off to him. He has certainly made this 28 car for Mosack much better because Tanner was smooth sailing. He had a 5 to 10 second lead all race long. Dean Thompson trying to clear Jake Finch. Dean looking for his first career win. Meanwhile, ooh, nice crossover.
Slide job, and now the crossover by Jake Finch.
Jake Finch got the win a couple of weeks ago, led every single lap. Hasn't led a lap yet today. Hasn't had anything really for the 18. Practice. This is an awesome battle right here. Mosack, Tanner Gray have just been in a league of their own. Dean Thompson was up there right, Finch? But they just haven't had anything to compete for the win. Final lap. White flag officially out for Connor Mosack. He has to hang on for one more lap. Can he do it? Driving for his family's team. They got the win last week with Connor Zilich at Dover. Can they get it done with Connor Mosack? He knows how to get to victory lane, knows exactly where it is. Tanner Gray was all eyes on the prize. They made some good adjustments. Connor Mosack takes the checkered flag, second career win. There's his mom, big smile on her face, pump in the air. Tanner Gray brings it home second. Big high five. Well done, crew chief.